Hi, I'm Samantha Willard. I'm a nurse practitioner at Care South Carolina in Dillon, South Carolina, and I've been here for a little over 2 years now. I was a nurse prior to going back to school to become a nurse practitioner. I worked at McLeod. I actually started at McLeod in 1998 as a secretary in the laundry department, and I went back to nursing school and finished nursing school, started working at McLeod in the NICU, and I worked there for several years. Left, I did some teaching at Florence Darlington Tech. I was their PEDS instructor there for 2 years, and then I also did some clinical at Francis Marion with students there as well. Also, when I was at McLeod, I was a certified EMR trainer, so when we would go live with new EMR systems in the hospital, I was one of their trainers. So I did that too, and that is where I actually decided to go back to nurse practitioner school. At that point in time, I had finished my master's degree in nursing and master's degree in healthcare administration. I did a dual master's, and when I was going to the offices doing the training, I was kind of like, oh, I really like this. I think this would be something, that I would really enjoy. It takes my nursing degree to a different level, and I still get to interact with patients because I love people. So I did. I went to the University of South Carolina, enrolled, started classes in 2013, and graduated in May 2015. And then I started working at McLeod Pediatrics in Dillon. Loved working there. Loved because kids are my heart. They pull at my heartstrings, and I just love working with kids. But after being there for about 2 years, a friend of mine that worked at Care South told me there would be an opening coming available here in the Dillon office, and they needed somebody to be able to see, do primary care basically. And I was like, okay, that's a great opportunity. I was like, well, can I still get to see my kids? And they were like, yeah, that's definitely part of the program. So I left McLeod because this gave me a great opportunity to really get into my nurse practitioner skills, because when you work with peds, it's kind of the same thing all the time, cold, strep throat, ear infections, so you tend to lose skills that you don't use. So I felt like by coming here, it would give me a great opportunity. I'm still in the community with patients that I know and love, and it just gave me an opportunity to branch out and really use my skills. It's different. It's very different if you work like I did for, a hospital office. There's certain things that are done a certain way. Typically, it's not that we didn't see patients there that didn't have insurance, but they had to pay a huge copay. So typically, the majority of our patients were insured. So coming here has definitely been an eye-opener for me of the needs for the people of the community. I think it's great that Care South is able to offer and provide such resources to the members of the community. And I really enjoy being able to do that. I mean, because like you said, majority of our patients are uninsured. So we're dealt with the task of, how am I going to get this patient this medication? Yes, there are programs out there to help them be able to get medication for free, but a lot of the new medications that these patients may benefit from, some of them don't have patient assistance programs, and they just can't afford it. What I tell, people, if, working here has definitely grown me as a person, has opened my eyes to a lot of things, and just, being more empathetic to the patient and their needs. I find myself trying, and even my nurse, everyone here, we all try to go above and beyond to do what we can to help our patients. A lot of our patients, like I said, they have no insurance, so they can't afford to go to the specialist. So I have friends that, work at McLeod, or work here, different places where I can reach out to and say, hey, I got a patient with this right here that's going on. They may be a nurse practitioner or, a PA, and say, what would you guys do if this patient presented in your office? Tell me what's the next step I can do. And I do that a lot if there's something that, hey, I don't know everything. Healthcare is constantly changing. It's a constant learning environment. So I network and I say, hey, what can I do to help my patient with this problem? Can you give me some suggestions, or what should I try, so that I can get it done where it's minimal or no cost for the patient. Now, some things we just can't handle, and they have to go to a specialist. They may need surgery. So, we have programs here to try to help them, get money to be able to do those things as well. But I enjoy it. I really feel like it's a family here. I have made true connections with my patients and their families. If my patient needs something and I can do it, if they don't have the money, then I'm going to do what I can to make sure they get what they need. I just feel like that's something I have to do in this role, because, they need it. So I just try my best, to do that. But working here has, like I said, definitely opened my eyes to the needs in the area. If you don't see it, you just realize, oh, it's probably this doesn't work. That's not an issue. Because I didn't see a lot of that when I worked at the pediatrician's office. Here I see it. I see people that are so sick where they waited to the last minute because they have no money. So, and I have patients tell me all the time, especially new patients, well, I didn't even know that you guys existed. I didn't realize that you were here and you had these resources. And I'm like, yeah, spread the word. Tell everybody we're here. We see all ages. Oh, I love to shop. That is probably my weakness. I love to shop. But outside of here, truthfully, a lot of times when I leave here, we take our work home. It's never over. You're having to chart, because I'm the type of person, I want to make sure my stuff is done. I've seen my patients' labs, I've addressed them. But outside of that, I do participate in things with my church. I'm a member of Lawson Grove Baptist Church in Hartsville. It's like Darlington County, but I teach children's church there. I love to work with our youth, so I do a lot of things there, just to give back, whatever I can do to help. That's kind of my goal.